Welcome to One on One. I'm Steve Adubato. Once again, he is with us. Yeah, I'm on fire, John. What do you want me to do? We got our good friend John Schreiber, President and CEO of NJPAC, the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, a terrific organization, even better than before. What's up? By the way, we're doing this in the summer of 2018. What's one of the most exciting things going on at the PAC?
Well, one thing that we're thrilled about is that our residential tower, our apartment house, across the street from the Arts Center is now renting, leasing.
Wow.
And
I remember when you broke ground.
Oh, yeah.
What's going to happen there?
Well, with 245 luxury apartments, 10% affordable. We've been leasing for the last 3 weeks or so. Already 35 people have signed up for places, and I'm moving there. I'm going to move there in September. Yeah, exactly.
I always say, John, every time I'm with you, I ask you this question, like, okay, you're a performing arts center, and we've had a long time collaboration. We've done so many productions there. Okay, it's the arts. You guys are the best. What are you doing in economic development? The answer is?
Really important part of our mission, and that is the economic revitalization of Newark. It was something that Governor Kane thought of 30 years ago when he first imagined a performing arts center. So we have 7 acres of developable land on our campus. We're going to, in success, be building more residential, a hotel, a conference center, an education center. You know, we are a mission-driven place. We're a community-oriented place. And the future of Newark is really important to us.
On the arts side, some of the great, exciting concerts coming up, things happening?
Well, we have Horizon Foundation Sounds of the City. Which,
is that on what day?
Thursday nights.
Yes.
Thursday nights.
It's a party.
Big, free outdoor concerts, exactly.
Right.
Thousands of people show up. We're really grateful to Horizon for making it possible, and folks like Felix Hernandez will have a dance party. John B., the great saxophonist Maceo Parker, Universal Hip Hop, all sorts of stuff. So,
you know, the other piece of this is, and again, you and I were talking about this before it got in the air, so much of what goes on at NJPAC is a product not just of the work of you and your great team, but of partnerships and collaborations. Describe them.
Oh, gosh, we have 100+ partners. You know, we are an anchor cultural institution.
Describe what that means, an anchor cultural institution.
What it means is a place that will be there today, be there tomorrow, be there in 20 years, be there in 50 years, God willing. A predictable place that offers real value to citizens. And as an anchor, we have the ability to collaborate with any number of other organizations, whether it be Rutgers Newark,
with Nancy Cantor over there, who was the
great
chancellor.
Nancy Cantor, who's such a terrific partner.
Prudential. We just had, by the way, John Strangfeld, the CEO of Prudential, just said, "Hey, say hello to John Schreiber." And he serves an important role there.
He's our board chair. Yeah, I mean, Prudential is a great citizen.
Talk about an anchor institution.
Citizen of Newark, citizen of the world. You know, their social investment team is involved in, I think, 8 different real estate developments that are currently being constructed in and around the city. You know, we work with the Newark Museum, we work with the Newark Public Library, we work with the Grammy Museum. We do 200 events for free in the community in Greater Newark over the course of each season.
You work with our colleagues at NJTV.
We sure do.
Absolutely.
We sure do.
And all kinds of things. By the way, that's Newark and the surrounding communities.
Yep.
What's going on in Asbury Park with NJPAC? What are you doing down there?
We are doing a bunch of shows down there at the Paramount Theater and at the Convention Hall. We are presenting, this year we'll do about 30 shows down there. Madison Marquette, the real estate developers are our partner, and we love that community. We're taking our arts education work and our community engagement activities into Asbury, which is a really interesting
Why are you doing
community. Because they need it. You know, as you know, the arts are the first thing that gets cut when school budgets get cut. So if we can introduce students to dance and jazz and theater and hip hop and poetry, let's do it, you know. And so we're excited to bring that work there. But, you know, we are a presenter that is sort of without boundaries, right? So we have this show called the Hip Hop Nutcracker.
Didn't we do the Hip Hop Nutcracker? We did a special on it. We had a woman who was dancing. Yeah, it's great stuff. Go ahead, talk about it.
It'll play 40 cities around the country this holiday season.
And you're the presenter.
And it's our show, yeah. So that's a great way for us to sort of spread the good news, spread the joy, and make a little money too.
John Schreiber, do you wake up in the middle of the night and sometimes say, hey, wait a minute, I have an idea, something we have, of all the things we've done, this is something we should do, and because I get these crazy ideas.
Sure,
and,
yeah.
You know.
We're similar that way. Right.
What do you do with that?
What do you do with that?
Yeah.
You know what you do? First of all, you try to remember it, right? You know.
I send a text to myself.
Yeah.
What's worse
Yeah.
is I send some stuff to my team, which is worse. But
Right.
what do you do?
If
You
I
remember it and
have
it's
an
there.
idea that lasts through the morning, I will go to my colleagues, I'll go to my teammates, I'll go to people like David Rodriguez, who's our executive producer, or I'll go to Katie Sword, who's our head of marketing, or I'll go to our head of education, and I'll say, here's a thought. Is there any validity to this? And sometimes they'll say to me, Schreiber, you're crazy. You know, move on, you know?
Right.
But sometimes they'll say maybe. And I have this great gig because I can take a minute and try to develop an idea and see if there's legs to it. And so,
As a leader and as a student of leadership, but you as a leader, your background in jazz, I've asked you this in different ways in the past. You love jazz, you understand jazz, you can play, you do the whole thing.
yeah.
Here's the question.
Yep.
How much of your being a jazz aficionado impacts your leadership style?
That's a really interesting question. Wynton Marsalis once said to me that listening is important in music and listening is important in life. And so that's a thing that I try to keep in mind, right? As a boss, I try to listen more than I talk. I don't always succeed, but I try to do that. And the other thing is, when a quartet of jazz musicians get together, there is a collaboration that is essential to their success as music makers. If they don't listen to each other, if they can't play off of each other, they're not going to make great music. So,
Are they all leaders in their own right, or does there have to be one quote-unquote leader?
well, the nature of jazz is that there's a identified leader, but then within the framework of any tune, everybody takes the lead at one point or another.
Yeah.
So yes. So I think jazz has taught me a lot about collaboration, and at the end of the day, has informed the way I operate as a boss.
You're good at what you do, John. Keep doing it.
So are you.
Thank you, partner.
Thanks for having me.
John Schreiber,
Okay.
New Jersey Performing Arts Center. Check it out. They're the best. We'll be back right after this.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, United Airlines, Valley National Bank, ADP, NJIT, PSE&G, and by NJM Insurance Group. Promotional support provided by The Record, North Jersey's trusted source, and NorthJersey.com. And by NJ.com, small news, big news, true Jersey. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been produced in partnership with TriStar Studios.